Hey guys, just got finished reading something about how accountants can get more clients, and I thought there were some interesting points made, put out as a piece put out by Canopy, who I'm sure you're very familiar with. And I think the subject of referrals is what piqued my interest the most because I know that a lot of accountants I've talked to really rely heavily on word of mouth, and I think there's an art to getting referrals and some pretty important pieces to keep in mind when you're asking for a referral. So I think first off, referrals are a great strategy. They're great sales in some cases, right? Like attracts like, So if you have a bad client, they don't like paying you a lot of money. They're likely going to refer you someone else exactly like that, right? So it's making sure that you're asking the right types of people for the referral, um, and being more proactive about it. I know it can feel tough. Feels like you're asking them to do something for you with nothing in return. But frankly, if you're a great accountant, which you likely are, then they should be more than happy to refer someone else to you that would need your services, right? So I think mindset's a big part of it, and keeping in mind the type of client. Now, there's how often should you be asking for referral? Early and often, right? So people are usually most excited to work with a business in the beginning. So this should be one of the first questions you ask them as you're getting them ready, getting all the information you need to do whatever service you're offering to them. And I would say ideally it would be a business client. They're going to be the best kind of bang for your buck in terms of the types of client you'll be servicing, highest lifetime value. So as you're getting a business up and running, doing whatever service that they've contracted you for, I would be asking them for a referral. And then as you do check-ins and everything like that, not every single time you talk to them, but you should be, when something goes really well, you save them a bunch of money, you find something in their bookkeeping, or you offer them a tax strategy of some kind, and hopefully you're charging for that. But you should be asking them for a referral in the moments like those. Who else could benefit from something like this? Are there any other business owners that who are kind of like not competitors necessarily, but someone in that kind of bracket? So I think it's a really important thing to keep in mind when you're asking for referrals. I think referrals are a great kind of tool in your tool belt, but shouldn't be the only thing you rely on, right? Referrals can be a great way to just throw a lot of fuel on the fire, but you need a consistent way to bring in new business, right? So that's something to keep in mind. It shouldn't be the only thing you're relying on. It's a great sale. It's very much easier conversation than someone who just walked cold off the street. But it should be only one of the only avenues of many avenues that you use to bring in new business. All right. So that was my thoughts. Comment below if you have anything else to add to that.